My mentor told me that he had imposter syndrome and I shouldn't be worried when I have it. It's as if when you finish taking a course and then they give you a project, it's as if you don't know what you're doing. And then you tend to beat yourself up about it. That it's as if I didn't learn anything. I found out the more I practiced, the more I understood it.
Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Dilarilio. I am a storyteller and I am currently running a series talking to people about different career paths in tech. Today we are talking about breaking into software development.
My name is Gyomo Gyoza Michael. I've been a software developer for 4 years now. I think 4 years. But I didn't start working till 2022.
If someone is trying to get their first job as a software developer today, what should they do?
You should have like some practice projects that you can show off.
So that should be the first thing I should do as a aspiring software developer is set up practice project. How do I do that?
Yeah, set up practice project. I mean, while you're learning, you're practicing. So on the front end, you have is visual. You can see what the person is doing. It's a web page. So while you're practicing, you're building. And those, at least, you should be able to build one or two things that are somewhat industry standard. Not necessarily industry standard, but something that can catch the eye of people. And
Do you believe in internships?
yes, my first internship is what shaped me for my first role.
Yeah.
My first internship was
How
what
did
shaped
you get your first internship?
my mentor. He submitted my CV to the company I worked for and I got an interview. I wanted to go as a full-time staff for my first, but I didn't really do well, so it was an internship. And then when I entered as an intern, I was so happy that I entered as an intern because I couldn't do what the full-time staffs were doing. And so the internship will being under somebody, like taking baby steps
Yeah.
and building myself up is what helped me.
So if you would advise someone who is starting in life, getting an internship role would be very key, right?
Yeah, how to build, just think of a project and build it and see it to the end. Building it is seeing it to the end is another thing.
So being part of a team.
Being part of a team that makes you accountable for your actions helps.
What are platforms that you would suggest to someone? What are the most important platforms to use? Social media platforms or even networking platforms to use as a software developer who is trying to get into this space?
I think the number one, I think I would suggest for people LinkedIn.
Why?
It's like the corporate social media,
platform.
the corporate social media platform. I would suggest Twitter because then when I was still job hunting, one of my colleagues and my neighbors told me that I should go on Twitter and make noise. That I think I'll be seen there. I tried doing it for like the first 1 week and I just left it. And Slack and Discord. Yeah, Slack and Discord. There are a lot of tech communities on Slack and Discord that are very, very helpful to young developers.
What inspired you to take a role in software development? What even inspired you to pick front-end development?
I don't know if you know this series, Silicon Valley. You know it, right? Silicon Valley, after watching Silicon Valley, I was like, I wanted to be like Richard. I wanted to like stay in a house with a group of programmers and write code. And it just seemed fascinating as at then. I bought my first course. My dad bought it for me. I bought a course on Python. I bought a course on JavaScript. So I did like 60% on the Python. I didn't have any mentor. I didn't have anything. I didn't know what to do with it. So I was confused. And my elder brother introduced me to his roommate, who was a front-end developer at that time. So I think that's when my front-end career kick-started. I saw him working one day and I just inquired about his income.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh wow, this thing pay, like front-end pays well too. So I was like, I can do it. I wouldn't be where I am without him. And I'm giving tribute to him, Ibiri. I wouldn't be where I am without him.
What is one advice you give to someone that is getting into software development today in 2025? If you had to give that person one advice, what would it be?
If you're entering, make sure you're entering for passion. Currently.
You entered for money.
No, I entered for passion. Passion. And then when I heard the money, I was like, oh wow, this is how it is. Like,
if you recommend two mentors that has impacted your life, that probably put out content or anything that people can always consume or check out, who would you recommend?
I learned from Angela Yu. She's on Udemy. That was my first web development course, and then my second. Then the first programming course I also learned from was Tim Buchalka, Python. So I think these two are people that I learned from. Then I think people that also put out content. I follow Hack Sultan on Twitter very well, and I follow his tweets up very well.
Yeah, if someone was like, oh, let me check out, I can't call your name. I'm going to say
Gyoza.
Michael,
Yeah,
right?
call Michael, yeah.
Let me check out Michael. Where is your? What are the? What is one platform they'll find you?
One platform to find me, LinkedIn. LinkedIn. Like you found me on LinkedIn. Yeah.
I know. I think it's easier to find people in this space on
Yeah.
LinkedIn and even hit up like conversations. And I think it's something that everyone should even do once. Like try to strike conversations with people in the space you are interested in and have those conversations will be very important.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this video. So my goal for this conversation is to create content around all the things I am super interested in, especially around tech. I'm still navigating the direction of these conversations, but if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in another video.